In.
In.
Ini.
Ni.
Ini ba? Ini.
Ini.
Ni.
Ni. Ni. Ayan.
Narito na ang programa Tubig at Mga Mineral. Tutukan ang pinakanatural na pamamaraan ng pangangalaga ng kalusugan. Hatid sa inyo ng Ver1 Rev Enterprise at Ionic Concentrated Mineral Drops. Tubig at Mga Mineral.
Na nababanggit po natin si Brother Bo Sanchez, ang best-selling author at ang Catholic preacher na lagi natin nababanggit sa ating po mga programa. So ngayong araw mga kaibigan, bibigyan daan po natin yan. This is just an excerpt, doon po sa naging panayam na yon ni Brother Bo Sanchez kay Doc Ren at kay Dr. Didoy Lubaton. And bahagi lang po yon, kinuha ko lang yung mga salient points na inaakala ko na malaki po ang magiging kapaliwanagan sa atin po hinggil sa kung paano natin dapat pangalagaan ang ating kalusugan. Kaya naman sa mga oras na to, bibigyan daan na natin yan mga kaibigan sa programang Tubig at Mga Mineral, ang naging bahagi ng pagkipag-ugnay ni Brother Bo Sanchez sa ating water doc, Dr. Ren Paragas at kay Dr. Didoy Lubaton.
All right. Dearest supporters, thank you so much for joining us today. I hope you watched our Full Tank Live. We had a wonderful time conversing about the pandemic and how to stay healthy. Dr. Didoy Lubaton and Dr. Ren Paragas just shared wonderful wisdom, and then we had a prayer. It was just God designed. It was really powerful and really beautiful. And so we just wanted to greet you guys and also to spend some time with you. And just in case you have any questions to these two doctors, feel free to do that. We're here for you. So Doc Ren, it's in Naga. It's situation is still the same like Manila. It's GCQ.
Yes, Brother Boy, it's modified. Actually, here in Naga, we have been COVID-free for almost 3 weeks until the government came up with this Balik Probinsya program. And with that, there had been increase in the cases of COVID here right now.
Yeah.
And also the neighboring municipalities.
Doc Ren, one of our supporters, si Greg, is asking, is there over drinking of water?
You can actually overdrink water because in the first place, your stomach capacity is just that much. Okay? So for example, I'll invite you to a buffet, eat all you can, and let's say there are 400 dishes. But because of the stomach capacity, you won't be able to eat all of them. So too with drinking water. So you could only drink that much, and you can't drink more than that. Okay. Yeah, but doctors will keep on saying that you are not allowed to drink more water because when you drink more water, you'll get well, and they have no patience.
Okay, so when you say 50 millimeters times their weight in kilos,
yes.
So, like for me, I'm supposed to drink 3.7 liters of water.
Okay.
A day. I would usually I'll try to drink 4, or that's not over drinking, diba?
Yes.
That's not over drinking. What is over drinking? Let's say I'm 3.7 liters.
Actually, for me, there's no over drinking because I always say more is better. It's like when you think about Brother Bo, what do you prefer? Having just a bucket full of water or 3 buckets of water?
Okay.
Because
so it's just
the water. Yeah, it's just how to drink it.
Yes, how?
Yeah.
So the timing, because you cannot just keep on drinking because of the capacity of your stomach.
Right.
But if you space it,
then actually, in my book, Brother Bo, I have written there the schedules of when you should drink.
Exactly.
So it's upon wake up in the morning, 2.5 hours after breakfast and lunch, 30 minutes before your lunch and dinner, and then at bedtime. But at least 6 times a day. But if you are thirsty, you could drink any time because you're thirsty. And then when you engage in strenuous physical activity and then you sweat, Then for every
Yeah.
30 minutes of that sweating, then you add another glass of water.
Galing. One of our other supporters is asking, can drinking more water heal any kidney-related disease?
Actually, people with kidney disease should drink more water. Unfortunately, most of the nephrologists will tell them not to drink much.
Oo nga.
Because,
Oo nga.
kasi po, Brother Bo, when your kidney does not function, your creatinine level is elevated.
Yeah.
Now, the natural way of eliminating or throwing out creatinine is to form more urine because that's the natural way of eliminating or throwing out creatinine. So if you only have limited volume of urine, then how will you be able to throw out? Okay, expel out this creatinine, and therefore your creatinine level would get elevated. Actually, I've seen several patients who do not want to undergo dialysis, and that's what I do. I only give them more water, and they don't get edema, they don't get the fluid in their lungs, as their nephrologist will say. So that's the best way. That's the natural way to do it.
There was a question, not here, but in the previous show, na the question was, namamaga daw yung paa ng nanay niya when kaya the prescription, I think, is don't drink too much water. What do you say about that?
Actually, you'll be surprised, Brother Bo, if I will tell you edema is an indication of water shortage rather than excess. Because edema is the way the body would hoard water. And hoarding only takes place when there's a shortage of something. Like in business, Brother Bo, diba? If there's a shortage of rice, the businessman they would hoard. And when they would hoard in okay? And then another thing is people today, they only drink purified water and it does not have minerals. So without minerals, water cannot also get into the cells. So what I do is give them more water, mineralized, and I usually correct their edema. Not with diuretics, but with drinking more water.
That is so super good. We just want to give maybe a final words, just give advice to your final message to our friends, our full-time supporters. Dr. Ren, you want to give your message?
First of all, I would like to thank you, Brother Bo, for inviting me to guest in your full tank. And also thank you, Dr. Didoy, for being part of this show also. It's good to see you once in a while, okay?
Yes.
So what I can advise is for the past more than a decade, I've just been using water and mineral supplementation, as I mentioned earlier, which is ionic mineral drops. And I've seen very, very good results, especially now that it's pandemic. So there's really panic all over the world of how people like to avoid contracting this disease. Now, there are so many health organizations that's trying to develop vaccines or a drug against it. But you would know that vaccines, they really won't work. And then vaccines, when they'll be discovered now, won't be as effective the following year. Because viruses, they would mutate very fast. Actually, like for example, for flu, the vaccines they give you was the vaccine that developed last year. Or the strain of virus is not same as the one of last year. So vaccines are really not effective. If you would note, Brother Bo, the BCG vaccine against tuberculosis was developed about 60 in the early 30s. So that's about 70, about 90 years ago. And yet there's still cases of tuberculosis around the world. Okay, so there's no such thing as absolute immunity when you receive the vaccination. And drugs will also form resistance later if they're being abused. So what is the best way? The best way to counteract any form of infection is to build your own strong immune system. I always say that with proper nutrition and keeping your internal environment clean by drinking nothing but water, which I do the past 24 years, is more effective. And at my age of 62, they're trying to ban senior citizens from getting out of their homes, but I still go see my patients every day in this office. And with God's grace and Him protecting me, I'm of better service to them. I do not fear COVID because I always believe that if it is your time, like Kobe Bryant, it's his time. So his helicopter just fell down and he died. Okay, so I do not believe in any, but it is always in God's time. Okay, so trust in Him, ask everything to Him, and then seek guidance from Him because, as Dr. Didoy said, He's the best healer. He will guide us of what we are supposed to do. And I hope that what I have shared with you would be one of those guidance, okay, that you need to know. And with that, maraming salamat po.
God bless you, Doc. Thank you, Dr. Ren. Dr. Didoy.
Thank you, Dr. Ren. Thank you, Brother Bo, for this time. I'd like to end. I realize that it's not just about the food. It's also the attitude.
Yeah.
So if I want to end with that, take care of your body, take care of your mind, take care of your attitude, take care of your whole self. One area of your life will determine your health, and it's like a domino effect. If you even try to have a good, strong body, but if you don't have good, strong control of your emotions, you will still suffer. Even if you have good emotions, you have great financial wealth, but you lack spirituality, you will still not live a meaningful and fruitful lives. When God created man, God said it was good. We are good people. We are created to be good, and we are made to do good works. So if life is not good, probably to you, you can still respond to be good. Or if you think that things are not good with you, strive to still be good, so that good things will still come forward. I really do believe that despite our circumstances, I want to end with this. The same boiling water softens the potato and hardens the egg. So are you a potato? Are you an egg? I believe that the circumstances doesn't matter. What's inside of us will really show. Tough times won't last. Tough people do. So I hope that has been helpful for you. Thank you for this opportunity. Please take care of yourself and let's take care of each other. Thank you, Brother Bo, and everyone.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Yan po ang ating water doc. Kasama po si Brother Bo at si Doc Didoy. Ang kabuuang detalye po ng naturang interview topic is how to remain healthy during a pandemic. Yan po ay mapapanood nyo pa rin sa mga Facebook post ng ating Facebook page, Ionic Minerals Philippines. Kaya kung gusto nyo po mapanood yung buong detalye niya, nakapost pa po yan dyan. It was done several weeks ago. Kaya pwede lang lang po tayo, i-backtrack lang natin. Medyo later na. First part of August po yan isinagawa, mga kaibigan, yung interview na yan. Kaya mapapanood nyo po yan. Nakapost lang yan dyan. Kaya kung gusto nyo madetalye, nariyan po yan sa ating Facebook page, Ionic Minerals Philippines. Samantala sa mga kababayan po natin, maaari din po kayong magpadala ng inyong pong mga mensahe sa ating mga social media accounts, ang Ionic Minerals Philippines sa Facebook at sa YouTube channel. Ang ating request, huwag pong kakalimutan na i-subscribe ang YouTube channel ng ating pong company para mas lalo nyo pang maintindihan ano ba yung sinasabi nating konsepto ng tubig at mga mineral. At pagdating po sa mga mineral, ang atin lang pong binibigyan ng diin dito ay ang Ionic Mineral Drops na gawa po ng MRI. Ang Ionic Mineral Drops po, mga kaibigan, ay hindi gamot. Okay? Linawin lang po natin, hindi siya gamot. Siya po ay sustansya na ibinibigay natin sa ating katawan, na ibinibigay sa katawan dahil kailangan siya ng ating katawan. Kasama siya sa essential nutrients na on a regular basis requirement ng ating katawan para manatiling malusog. Ngayon, inaakala ng iba na ito po ay gamot. Dahilan sa marami sa mga nagtitake ng ating pong ionic minerals at sumusunod sa buong konsepto ng tubig at mga mineral na nawawala yung kanilang mga health problems. Nawawala yung mga symptoms ng kanilang mga karamdaman na matagal nilang tinitiis. At dahilan nga sa kaisipan na ang gamot lamang ang nakakagamot, mayroong iba na inaakala nila na gamot ang ionic minerals. Pero hindi po, lagi ko po yan binibigyan diin sa programa ha. Ito po ay hindi gamot. Okay? Ito po ay sustansya na kailangan ng ating katawan. Na ayon naman po sa ating water doc at sa napakarami ng mga pag-aaral, ang katawan natin ay natural na healthy. Okay? Sabi nga, ibinigay na sa atin na perfecto ang ating katawan. Okay? Perfecto kasi yung pinanggalingan natin is perfecto. No? Kaya lang, ang nangyari, tayo po ay naging pasaway. Nagkaroon tayo ng mga violations sa law of nature. Ano yung unang violation? Kulang ng sustansya. At pagdating sa sustansya, meron tayong 6, yung pinagkukunan natin ng calories, yung carbohydrates, proteins, fats. Okay? Ang vitamins, ito po yung pinagkukunan natin ng mga calories. Okay? At yung minerals naman, ito naman po yung mga electrolytes. Okay? At yung tubig, ito naman po yung ating nagbibigay sa atin ng 70% na bahagi po ng ating katawan. So, ito yung mga sustansyang ibinabalik natin sa ating katawan. At pagdating sa sustansya, ang laging kulang, based on researches and studies, it had been proven, ay ang mga minerals. Kaya isinusupplement na natin siya ngayon. Alright? And the other reason why nagkakasakit ang tao is yung sobrang lason. Okay? Kaya kulang ng sustansya, sobrang lason o excess of toxin. So ang ginagawa natin sa ating concept, inaayos natin yung sitwasyon na naggulo dahil sa ating kapabayaan sa ating sarili, kaya nagkasakit. And then, isinasabay natin yung concept na ito, kailangang gawin, sundin. Ngayon, ang isang tao kapag nasunod niya ng buo, ng maayos, ang kabuuan ng concept na to, nararamdaman niya yung epekto na dapat sana ay epekto ng mga gamot na kanyang tinitake. Kaya ang akala ng iba, okay, ito ay gamot kasi nagawa niya yung supposed to be results ng mga gamot na kanilang tinitake. Alright? Pero again and again, time and again, lagi kong sinasabi, hindi po ito gamot. Siya po ay sustansya na kailangan ng ating katawan para po siya manatiling, malusog at walang karamdaman. Yan, malinaw na yan mga kaibigan ha. Ang ating pong ionic minerals ay mineral supplement galing po sa Mineral Resources International na sa bawat patak ay nakakasiguro kayo ng 70 to 72 minerals at ang pinakamalaking bahagi po nito ay ang magnesium chloride. Ngayong mga panahon, 80% ng mga tao sa buong mundo ay may magnesium deficiency. Kaya naman, pag ang isang tao, ayon po kay Dr. Caroline Dean, Dr. Sultan Rona, sinasabi po nilang lahat na pag ang isang tao merong magnesium deficiency, sabi ni Dr. Sultan Rona, merong kang pwedeng abutin sa 22 sakit. Ang sabi naman ni Dr. Caroline Dean, at least 65 health problems ang pwedeng tumama sa iyo pag kulang ka ng magnesium. O, yan po ang binibigyan ng tulong ng ionic minerals sa pamagitan po ng pinakamalaking component nito, ang magnesium chloride, na makorek sa ating po mga health problems sa kasalukuyang mga panahon.
Yung tubig na madumi at ang tubig na walang mineral, parehas daw silang masama sa ating kalusugan.
Ang galing talaga ni Dr. magpaliwanag tungkol sa health. Buti na lang.
Lo.
Nakakuha ko na ang programa niya sa radyo.
Lolo ko, pakinggan mo naman ako.
Uy, Budoy, apo ko, bakit parang masyado kang problemado dyan? Ano ba nangyayari sa iyo, ha, nuloy ko?
Lolo ko, naghahanap kasi ako ng magandang paraan para makatulong kay mama at papa para may dagdag silang pagkakitaan. Nahihirapan na kasi sila eh. Gusto nila magnegosyo pero wala naman silang malaking puhunan.
Ay, naku, Budoy, may alam ako na makakatulong sa inyo.
Talaga, Lolo ko? Saan po yun, Lolo?
Ay, doon sa opisina ng Ionic CMD. Mayroon silang inilunsad na Wellness Consultant Partner Program sa halagang 1,250. Isang buong business package na yan. May 15% discount na. May 5+1 pa sa lahat ng Ionic CMD sizes. At may commission pa. Lifetime business pa ito.
Talaga lolo, ibabalita ko yan kagad kina mama at papa.
Hala, lumakad ka na at papuntahin mo sila sa opisina ng Berwan Rev Enterprise.
Sige po lolo ko, salamat po. Yay! May negosyo na sina papa. Salamat Ionic CMT.
CMD, Common Music in Demand.
Mga kaibigan, nagpapatuloy po yung ating Ionic Testimonials promo. Ito po ay nagsimula noong September 1 at matatapos po ng September 28. Mga kaibigan, inaabot na po tayo ng oras na pamaalam sa programa. Narito muna ang ating words of wisdom. Ayon dito, knowing that we can be loved exactly as we are gives us all the best opportunity for growing into the healthiest of people. Ayon po yan kay Fred Rogers. Mga kaibigan, maraming salamat po sa inyong pakikinig. Ako po si Angie Dakis. Laging tatandaan sa Verwan Rev Enterprise at Ionic Mineral Drops. We are caring most dearly.
Inyong napakinggan ang programang Tubig at mga